Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nocturnal Mysteries. Have you ever heard a story that made your skin crawl? A legend whispered in the dark? Today, we're diving into the world of the unknown, the unexplained, the downright bizarre. We're talking about cryptids. So, what is a cryptid? Simply put, it's an animal or creature that's claimed to exist, but whose existence hasn't been scientifically proven. These creatures often exist in folklore, urban legends, and anecdotal accounts. They can range from monstrous humanoids to bizarre animals, and the search for them falls under the field of cryptozoology, the study of hidden or unknown animals. While many dismiss cryptids as hoaxes, misidentifications, or simply products of overactive imaginations, the persistent stories and sightings keep the mystery alive. And that's exactly why we're here. Let's take a look at some of the most famous and chilling cryptids out there. First up, we have the Flatwoods Monster, also known as the Braxton County Monster or the Phantom of Flatwoods. This creature was reported to have been seen in Flatwoods, West Virginia on September 12, 1952. The story goes that a group of children witnessed a bright object streak across the sky. Intrigued, they, along with an adult woman, Kathleen May, went to investigate. They followed by a local National Guardsman, Eugene Lemon, and they found a pulsating object in a field on a hilltop. Near the object, they reported seeing a tall, menacing figure. Descriptions vary, but the Flatwoods Monster is generally described as being at least 10 feet tall, with a dark green or black body. It supposedly had a large spade-shaped head, glowing eyes, and claw-like hands. Some accounts mention a metallic scent and a strange hissing or buzzing sound coming from the creature. Instead of arms, it had long, thin appendages that extended from its body. The witnesses, terrified, fled the scene. Some of them later reported experiencing nausea and throat irritation, which some attributed to the creature's presence. While some believe the Flatwoods Monster was an extraterrestrial being, others offer more rational explanations. One theory suggests that the witnesses actually saw a large barn owl perched on a tree branch, its eyes reflecting the light. Combined with the meteor sighting and heightened anxiety, this could have led to a misinterpretation of what they saw. Next, we're heading to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, to investigate the legend of Mothman. Mothman sightings began in November 1966 and continued for about a year. The most famous sighting involved two young couples who claimed to have seen a large winged creature with glowing red eyes at the old TNT area outside of Point Pleasant. Mothman is typically described as a large winged humanoid standing around 7 feet tall. It's said to have a dark gray or brown body, large wings, some say they were leathery and bat-like, and most notably, piercing red eyes that seem to glow in the dark. Some people who have seen Mothman report that he flies erratically. All Mothman sightings took place in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, between November 1966 and December 1967. The Mothman legend became tragically intertwined with the collapse of the Silver Bridge in December 1967, which resulted in the death of 46 people. Some believe that Mothman was a harbinger of the disaster, a warning of impending doom. Skeptics suggest that Mothman's sightings were misidentified sightings of large birds, like sandhill cranes or owls, or were a form of mass hysteria fueled by anxiety and fear. However, the mystery surrounding Mothman continues to capture the imaginations of people around the world. Let's take a trip to Kentucky, where a creature of legend lurks, the Pope Lick Monster. The Pope Lick Monster is said to inhabit the Pope Lick Trestle, a railway bridge over Pope Lick Creek near Louisville. The legend says that the creature uses hypnosis or voice mimicry to lure people onto the tracks, where they are then struck by oncoming trains. Descriptions of the Pope Lick Monster vary, but it's often depicted as a part human, part goat hybrid. Some accounts describe it as having the body of a man, but with the legs and head of a goat, sometimes with horns. Others claim it's more like a demonic goat man. The creature is said to reside under the Pope Lick Trestle, a railroad bridge in Louisville, Kentucky. Sightings of the creature have occurred over decades, with some sightings as recent as the 2000s. The trestle itself is extremely dangerous, with no safe place to walk when a train is approaching. Sadly, several people have died attempting to see the monster or simply trespassing on the tracks. While the legend of the Pope Lick monster persists, the deaths associated with the trestle are likely due to the inherent danger of trespassing on railway property, not the actions of a mythical creature. But that doesn't stop the legend from thriving. Our final cryptid takes us south to the Americas, where we encounter the legendary Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is a creature said to attack livestock, especially goats, and drain their blood. Reports of these attacks first surfaced in Puerto Rico in the mid-1990s and quickly spread throughout Latin America and even into the southern United States. Descriptions of the Chupacabra vary significantly. The original reports from Puerto Rico described it as a bipedal creature, about 3 to 4 feet tall, with leathery or scaly skin, large eyes, and spines or quills running down its back. Later reports, particularly in the United States, described a hairless, dog-like creature with a pronounced spinal ridge. Many believe that the Chupacabra is the result of misidentification of common animals, such as coyotes, dogs, or foxes suffering from mange, a parasitic skin disease that causes hair loss and can alter their appearance. Regardless of its true nature, the Chupacabra has become a cultural phenomenon, appearing in books, movies, and television shows, and solidifying its place in the world of cryptids. So what do you think? Are these creatures real, products of mistaken identity, or simply good stories? The truth is, the world is full of mysteries, and these cryptids remind us that there's still so much we don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What's your favorite cryptid? Have you ever had a strange encounter? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into the weird and wonderful world of the unexplained. Thanks for watching.